All right, Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, we, through the spirit of fire, shot back out at it again, man. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, and to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and neighbors to repent. All right, the time is at hand. It's short. You know, the prophecies are coming to pass, man. And if you ain't on this boat, you know, you're going to be caught up in that wave of destruction, those fiery flames, man, that lake of fire.
Because this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 13. Now, therefore, set thine house in order.
Yep, set your house in order, meaning your body, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And reprove thy people.
Yep.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
Hey, man, that's what we doing. We reproving our people, and we're comforting those that be in trouble, man. We're telling you to stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, these abominations. Come out of the ways of America, all right? At the same time, we're comforting you, telling you that it's something greater, all right?
Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
Yep.
And now renounce corruption.
Right, go ahead.
Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Yeah, let go from the mortal thoughts, things of this world. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Let go from the mortal thoughts, right? This is book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So you got to put away these mortal thoughts, man. All right? Thoughts of the flesh. Okay? It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. You see these people taking selfies and shit. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, you know, the pride of life. It says, like verse 17, and the world passeth away. See, this place is temporary, man. Aki went out again. It says, and the world passes away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. And that's comfort, man. What comfort you, part of the will is believing on the people, believing on him who we have sent. All right, believing in the testimony, believing in the prophecies that the Lord said are set to come to pass, man.
Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Right.
Cast away the burdens of man.
Yeah.
Put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, what's the weak nature of the flesh, man? You got to put off the flesh. What it say? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's why we are encouraged by our apostles and elders to pray always, man. We're encouraged by the scriptures to pray always, man. And our apostles and elders reiterate that fact.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Yeah, man, don't worry about those fucking bills, man. The Lord's gonna take care of all our needs, man. He give us our daily bread. Don't worry about those things. You need to meditate on the prophecies, man. Think on the destruction that's gonna be at the end.
Like Jake old as hell thinking about a damn Halloween costume. You know, what he gonna wear for damn Halloween, man. You know, we ain't supposed to be celebrating no damn Halloween anyway, man. You know, the Lord told us learn not to wear the heat.
That's right, huh?
You know, Jake old as hell, dressed up like a damn dinosaur. You know, looking simple as hell, man. You know,
I got something real quick. life. Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter 18. That's not it. 18 and verse 24. Verse 23. Before thou prayest, prepare thyself. See, we know what to pray for. We know what to pray for, man. We know that all hell is set to break loose. It says, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord. Think upon the wrath. See, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance when he shall turn away his face. See, the Lord is getting ready to bring great vengeance, tribulation, and anguish upon this place, man. Okay? But the Lord said, think upon these things, man. Okay? So you won't be caught in that same web of deception, man. You won't be caught in the ways of the world. You know? What did Yahweh Shai say? Dang, if a brother can find that. The cares of this life, I want to say.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
And haste thee to flee from these times. You got to flee from these times mentally, man. Coming out of the ways of Babylon the Great. You found that?
Yeah, come.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Luke 21 and 34. And it says, Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
And cares of this life. Read that from the top again, Baba Shah.
And take heed to yourselves.
Said, take heed to yourself, right? Go ahead.
Lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
And cares of this life. You got to do that over.
I get it.
Just get that simple definition of the word, surfeiting.
Okay.
And cares of this life, man. The Lord is giving us warning. That's why he said in 1 John, love not the world, man. You know? Yeah, precept.
This is Romans 12.
We'll come back to it.
This is Romans 12 and 2.
Yep.
And be not conformed to this world.
And be not conformed to this world. Don't be trying to goddamn get no fucking Halloween suit, man. Don't even push that shit on your children, man. You got them passing under the fire. Go ahead, now.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
And that's where it starts with your mindset. You just got to be transformed to the same wavelength as Yahweh Shai. If your judgment is not in line with the Lord's judgment, guess what? You're going to be likened to the ones who want this place to continue. You're going to be destroyed.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
What is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High? Which ultimately is to bring this place to its knees, man. To destroy Babylon the Great. To humble the prideness of Jacob, man. You pride as hell for no damn reason. You got more? Go ahead.
Verse 3, for I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Yeah, that's right, man. You got to be humble with a contrite spirit. The Lord gonna put that on his men, man. You got more?
But to think soberly, according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith.
See, we friends of hope, man. So we think soberly. We don't know if we're going to be saved. We hope and pray that the Lord have mercy on us. Okay? You got that word surfeit?
Some Google definition of surfeit. It says an excessive amount of something.
See, an excessive amount of something. Go ahead.
It says cause someone to desire no more of something as a result of having consumed or done it to excess.
Consumed or done it to excess. You know, you have people drink too damn much, eat too damn much, right? But the Lord said, don't have you overcharged with that, man. Do everything in moderation, right? You got some similar words on that?
Okay. It says overconsumption.
Overconsumption, go ahead.
Too much.
See?
Glut.
Yeah.
Overdose.
Yeah.
Oversupply.
Hey, man. And that brother mentioned that before we open up about these goddamn fentanyl, you know, gonna be put in certain these goddamn kids candy, man. You shouldn't be celebrating that wicked ass fucking day in the first place. So you gonna be overdosed. You know? What the brother say? Sprawled out like a starfish. Let's go back. You read it from the top again, Papa. So we have an understanding of that word surfeiting, right? You got it.
An excessive amount of something.
Yep.
Cause someone to desire no more of something.
Yep.
As a result of having consumed or done it to excess.
Done it to excess. So the Lord said, don't do shit to excess. Okay? Let's go back to the precept.
Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
And cares of this life, go ahead. And
so that day come upon you unaware.
Ooh, what day? The day of the Lord. The day will closely approach.
Always.
Ooh, see? Watch you therefore and pray always. You started out with take heed. He's giving you a warning. We're at the height of wickedness. We've been woken up. You know, you wake up early in the AM. You know, you prone to go back to sleep easily. You don't want to go back to sleep. You want to be caught
always that ye may be accounted worthy.
See that? The ye who live in the lives should be accounted worthy. Just matter of fact, continue.
To escape all these things that shall come to pass and to say,
well done, my good faith. Niggas, man. We really detest you. We have a strong
team. Pray without ceasing. You know, the destruction that the Lord finna bring, man. You know, we should constantly be in prayer, man. You know, not in this spirit of earth, man. You know, I'm giving it up. You know, trick or treat. All that dumbass shit there, man.
Like, we got something going on next weekend. Is it? The classic. The next city classic. Oh, my McDonald's, we gonna be having a crow.
This is Galatians chapter 7, verse 7. Be not soever a man soweth, that he shall also reap.
Man, whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back. Okay? You've been sowing wickedness in the earth. Why you gonna get that back?
He can sow to his flesh, the flesh reap corruption, of the spirit reap life.
Of the spirit, life everlasting. All right, that's something to fight for. Go ahead.
Then those seed shall be
It's increasing, man. You talking about earlier?
A.R. the Mermaid.
Yeah, A.R. the Mermaid, man. This shit is totally out of hand. Plays on this place, man. That's all. What verse is it?
16. For yet greater evils than those which have seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Go ahead.
For look how much the world is.
I think it's the 8 or 10 something. Yeah, man. Greater evil. This thing is going to intensify. Ain't going to be no Sunday drives, no chilling with the family at the mall. None of that shit, man. You going to be running for your life.
book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great mysteries,
For many great men. Go ahead.
because they had walked in great pride.
And that's the key, man. You people walk in great pride, man. You don't care about the ways of your high by yourself. 13 and verse 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. That's a going back to what you said earlier. If the Lord put the Spirit on you, come up and inquire, and you sincere, then yeah. But we ain't going to do sleep. Get back in that burning house. You know? Look at that bring forth fruit. Think for ability to get there. Yeah, man. We in that same mindset. This is Book of Matthew. Chapter 3, verse 10. But when he saw many of the Pharisees, it's like he said unto them, O ye generation of vipers, who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come? And in that same statement, who warned you? You know, it says, bring forth therefore fruits meet for repentance. Yeah, man, good for repentance, man. You know, the ones who's gonna hold these things, right? Hearken to the report and hold fast to the words of Yahweh by Shem.
For to you is paradise of feet. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. And sin is built
That city, the king of heaven, right?
and the rest
I shall say every day for giving us unction, all right, to continue to do the work. Because the rest is going to be allowed in the kingdom.
yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Woo, perfect goodness and wisdom. Can you, matter of fact, scroll down to same chapter, verse 62. No, verse 61. Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 61. And therefore is my judgment now at hand.
See?
These and a few like these.
Yeah. Oh, this word is made for me. The word come is made for you.
Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders
Yep.
which thou wilt begin to do in the last time. But at what time thou hast not showed me.
Right. But at what time it said, y'all is not sure. But we read about that. 1 Thessalonians 5. You got it right. What you said?
Proverbs 1, starting 22. How long these simple ones.
Started 20.
Proverbs 1 and 20.
Yep.
Wisdom cries without.
Right.
She uttered her voice in the street.
Hey, that's what we have. Right? So wisdom is crying out, man. And there's some kind of function going on down here. So we already know that the multitude, the mass of the people are not going to hearken. Right? Because we look like loaded men with, as they say, dresses on the shit, man. You got it out.
She cried in the chief place of concourse,
See? Go ahead.
in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
How long you simple one? You love simplicity. Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate not.
You got that?
Destroy for lack of knowledge,
Go ahead.
because thou hast
You reject this knowledge, the Lord gonna reject you. It's just that simple. You got it.
that thou shalt be no priest to me,
Right.
seeing thou hast forgotten the love of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
See, and that's why your children be forgotten. We actually are our children. It's not open up to you.
Turn you at my reproof.
Yep.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you,
Go
I will make known my words unto
Hey,
them.
man, that's what the Lord doing. What's that? Really pouring out this living water to you. It's everywhere. This is the book of Birmingham, chapter 2 and verse 14. The earth shall be filled with the knowledge, see, of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. The sea being a metaphor for I often bring it up. Hashtag Israelite Talk. It's on Facebook, Instagram. It's everywhere. So when the Lord says he's going to pour out his words unto you, matter of fact,
Proverbs 1:23.
Yep.
Turn you at my reproof.
Yep.
My words I will make known my words unto them.
That's what you're saying, man. All right, everything is being same thing. That right or right. Okay? All those things are being made known. You got it.
Verse 24. Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regard.
Right. Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
They would none of his proof, man. See, it ain't us who's bringing these scriptures out, man. It's the spirit of Yahweh Basham. Why? Because he has compassion on his people, man. Okay? Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Right.
I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Yeah, go ahead.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yep.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find
See
me.
that they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Why? Because at the time this information was readily available, you pulled away the shoulder. Oh, the Lord said, you're gonna call upon him in your distress. What is that? Hey. Go ahead, it slipped. Lord willing to come back.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yep.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge,
Yep, for that they hated knowledge. Go ahead.
and did not choose the fear of the Lord, Yahweh.
Did not choose the fear of the Lord, Yahweh. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense, see? And seek my face in their affliction, they will seek me early. But if you ain't acknowledge your offense, and you seek the Lord in your affliction, he ain't gonna hear you, man. He ain't gonna be ready. He gonna turn away his face from you in the time of wrath.
Like the scripture says, for the Lord doing that, but revealing the secrets to his servants, the prophets. And you don't want the Lord to talk to you, man. The Lord talk to you, man, it's gonna be violent, man. It ain't gonna be nice, man. So he's stretching forth his hand, by the way of the prophets, man. He's giving you the word through his prophets, man.
That's right. 2/3 James, not spiritual, doesn't even comprehend these things. They so fucking carnal, man. That's empathy with the folks are a carnal. Yep.
Eat of the fruit of their own way,
Yeah.
and be filled with their own devices.
They filled with their own devices. Yep, man. Go and cry to the guys that you have chosen.
For the turning away of simple slave.
He had no need.
Like, we know the weather is changing because of the temperature drop, man. We know that the seasons are moving into all weather now. We have no need that our right. We see.
But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
And verse 7, Lord, verse 6, for the multitudes of my sins, for mercy and rest upon his righteous anger, man. Turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day, For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Well, those things are going to cook it on in France right now with the gas prices.
That's it.
You know, that came suddenly, man. You know, you got the police, they running out of gas. You know, people lined up for hours. You know, that's how the Lord comes when you least expect it. Look at even these hurricanes.
Yeah.
You know, a tornado, got a tornado pushed out of place. Roof came in and they are pierced in a damn heart, man. You know, all of a sudden, man. You know, all of a sudden, man, when the power was out. Oh my God,
Verse 12. For man the snare, I gotta put that fear in you to believe the report. All right, and then he gonna give you these certain articles. All right, certain things are gonna pop up, and I'm like, dang, the Lord is not playing. You know, and then it's gonna compel you to repent, to move in a different fashion, man.
Back to 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me.
Yeah.
Who will deliver me in those days?
See that folly? And you hear that loud crying out with those fucking Evites? That's what we're gonna call it. That's what's gonna be the norm. You'll hear, oh, help! That's what you're gonna hear. There ain't gonna be no what's the word? No relief. Your ass getting ravaged, drugged down the street. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows
See? Go ahead.
and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
See that? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Go ahead.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Yep.
The beginning of wars
Yeah.
and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Beautiful. The beginning of bad time, man. All right? And that's Prophet Ezra seeing these fearful visions, man. And we're living in those times right now. Go ahead.
Behold, famine and plague.
See? What the Lord, he kicks it off with the famine. That's what's gonna humble a lot of you niggas, man. Go ahead, huh?
Tribulation and anguish
Yeah.
are sent as scourges for a minute.
See, these are meant for you to consider. You looking on the landscape of America, how things is decreasing. That's meant for you to consider. Why is this happening? It ain't never been like this before. What's going on in the earth? Well, the Lord said they're sent as scourges for a mimic. And the scourge is what? A whooping item, you know? You know, the Lord made a scourge. He braided up those vines and he went through the. And you imagine the Lord, man, austere man, he probably slapping folks all in the face with it too, man. Making my father's house a house of thieves, man. Man. Well, guess what? That's what the Lord is doing to the world, man. Hitting this place with a scourge. So do you consider?
It's like famine.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Poverty. World War III.
That's it.
Missiles.
Yeah.
All that's it.
Yeah.
Coming with it, man.
Beautiful. Yeah, man. And you people gonna really understand who the Lord is in that, man. By the church. You got that.
2nd Ezra 16 and 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness,
See? Go ahead.
nor be always mindful of the scourge.
Hey, just like we read in 1 Thessalonians 5, peace and safety. You're not mindful of the scourge, the birth pains to the kingdom, man. All right? You're not mindful of these things. You think things going to continue as they were. No, it's not. Evil and only evil. See that spirit, you got it.
God, it's Ezekiel. Like in chapter 7, verse 5, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, the behold means look. So you're going to see the evil. You're going to see the bad time. And the Lord said, matter of fact, continue.
And end is come.
Yeah.
The end is come. It watching for thee.
See, it watching for thee. Go ahead.
Behold, it is come.
Yeah, it's just waiting on you to get there. Prophecies have already been declared. So when you finally catch up to the famine, it's gonna be too late. You don't have, again, no way to feed your babies. You know, you don't have to look at your child as they pine away. They don't have no might in your hand. Man, it's gonna be very, very fucking simple in that day.
Back to 2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good
Hey
case.
man, even there you can still get you a 4 for 4. You know, a 2 for 5. Well, you think you're in good case. Walmart still got food in it. Scoffing as is. Alright. When you get that alert, and you try and rush to your nearest Walmart, your nearest Piggly Wiggly, your nearest Kroger, and you don't got anything, then you wanna know. You got it.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
See, even then shall evils grow upon her bad times, man. Lord willing, we were talking about these police officers getting put to death, man. That happened in Philly and in Canada. And the last place I seen was Raleigh, North Carolina, man. But that's the Lord, man, that spirit of vengeance, man. And they said a lot of them was set up almost like in an ambush type sequence. Well, you know, they was called there for domestic violence, you know, thing. And the dude wasn't waiting in the house, he was waiting outside the house, ready to blow their ass off. He blew their ass off, man. That's the Lord, man, bringing these calamities upon this place. It's gonna get worse. Yeah.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Yep.
Sword,
Yep.
famine,
Yeah.
and great confusion.
See, sword, famine, and great confusion, which goes into what? Perplexity. And that root word of that word, perplexity, goes into being without resources, man. Being ashamed, not having which way to turn, not having the answers.
For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine,
Yep.
and the other that escape the hunger
Hey, listen, it says many of them that dwell upon earth, right, shall perish of famine. Go ahead.
and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
And other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. All right? You'll be drafted in World War III. You know? You're not going to have any way out, man. You got guys in Russia breaking their arms and legs just not to go into the trash. Hey, man, that's a fearful thing, man.
So like I seen some article saying that they were telling the people to burn horse shit,
Hey,
you know, to keep their houses warm, man. You know, that's how bad it's gonna get, man. You know, you're gonna be burnt. It's gonna be fucked up out here, man.
they're going to be burning dog shit around this bitch. Trying to stay warm. Well, we read that article a while back for the UK. Heat or eat.
Yeah.
Either you gonna eat or you gonna have heat.
Yeah, man. The bills going up. You know, your hour bill finna go up. So, you know, a lot of people finna lose their job. You know, scripture say the grinder shall cease.
Yep.
You know, scripture so like it speak of poverty. You know, widowhood. You know, these men gonna be drafted out to World War III.
Yeah.
You know, shit gonna be bad, man. You know,
Growing up.
Yo!
You all right?
Yeah. Very good. All right. Let's run into it, man.
this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries.
Yeah. Oh, slap. You had all that?
Okay.
Back to 2nd Ezra 16 and 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung,
Yeah.
and there shall be no man to comfort
See,
them.
the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
For the earth shall be wasted,
Woo!
and the city shall be cast
The
down.
city shall be cast down. See? Your precept?
Come on.
You got it.
The second Ezra 5:1.
Yep.
Nevertheless, as coming the tokens,
As concerning the tokens, go ahead.
behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
They that dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. Now we've seen a small inkling of that when that C-19 hit, right? And people were being taken off the map, right? Well, that's going to increase. We just read it. Evil's going to increase on the earth. Go ahead.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
Yeah, the way of truth is hidden. Everybody that's not privy to this knowledge, man, they oblivious to what the Lord has prepared. Go ahead.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
Woo! Go ahead.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest,
Yeah.
or that thou hast heard long ago.
Iniquity shall be increased above that which thou now hast seen, man. Hey, we just mentioned, you know, those police officers getting set up, as it were, you know. Guess what? Those things are going to come more and more often. They're going to become more and more prevalent, man. Go ahead.
And the land that thou seest now to have root,
Yeah.
shall thou see wasted suddenly.
Yeah, America, Babylon, the Great Scripture says it's going to take 1 hour, man. 1 hour to destroy this place. It must be something going on. He's sending things to both of them. No, it's good. It's better, man. He's crazy, man. Well, you can't do nothing about this, man. The cat is out the bag, as they say. Hey, hold on. I ain't never seen that before. Well, I have. I'll take that back. I have seen that. You got that. You got something?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, it's like it, that shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You know, and you see the scripture say many great miseries. You know, whether it be the famine. You know, scripture say pray that your flight be not in the weather. You know, that's a misery, man. You know, being in a cold ass house. You know, or shit, not even shit. Some people gonna be cast out their house. You know?
See, slack. That's right, man. The scripture, well, not the scripture, but we seen a report before we got on. You know, it's supposed to be one of the coldest winters ever. And that's what Jay Randall did. He got him an SRT, you know, and he's a bitch, man. Get that from the Then it went from that phone to that phone. Weak sauce. Sending pings through. You can't stop the word, E. like we mentioned earlier. The cat is out the bag.
Come on, 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You know, and pride goes before destruction, man. You know, and our people is prideful as hell, man. You know.
Wrapped up in hurt, you know. Hey, cause hey, it's a basketball man, you know, NBA game going on today, man.
Right.
You know, niggas line up to get their tickets for it, man. You see, those niggas they still in that spirit of hurt. You know, not knowing that they, like I said, the coldest winter that's to be recorded for the come to Birmingham, man. You see, or you know, whatever you may be. You see, and that's how basketball practice. But everything on this list is to get a turn up, man. So you can look for everything to intensify, man. See, going into 2023 and beyond.
That's right, man. Everything's gonna intensify. You know, like the brother mentioned earlier, the gas. You know, you're not able to heat your home properly. You know, you have inflation, then hyperinflation. Okay, well, those are the calamities that the Lord is bringing upon Esau, man. His power strips, you guys.
Okay, this book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy
It's
mountain.
like read that from top again.
Okay, Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Yeah, see, blow ye the trumpet in Zion. All right, which is what? Zion. All right. Blow ye the trumpet in the Lord's holy mountain. Right?
Yeah. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
See? Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Yeah.
For
See?
the,
It's like you people supposed to be in fear, man. When you hear the word of the Lord being pushed forth. You're supposed to be in fear. Go ahead, Al.
say, for the day of the Lord coming, for it is not at hand.
See? It is not at hand, man. We're really close, man. All right? Things are speedily wrapping up. I see the brother sent a post through the chat about how this goddamn guy Bill Gates is trying to track everything now, man. All this gonna lead to is that corrupt.
Oh, a video had dropped. Jake, he was pretty much complaining about Walmart not taking cash. And they had like a little note on the window saying no cash, man.
Damn, that's it. Yeah, no cash. Everything is moving digital now. But you guys don't want to believe the report, man.
I mean, like we brought to say, the words of the Lord should pretty much bring fear because it's a counsel of your faith. You know, if you're dwelling in America, you see, it's a counsel of your faith. We tell you a famine coming, insurrection, seditions. That's all contrary to your convenience, man.
That's right. Contrary to your convenience, that's a lesson. It's gonna be contrary to your people's convenience, man. You're not gonna have any relief.
It's like if I may just say, a prudent man foresees the evil.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of our people aren't prudent. You know, they're not wise. You know, they can't see the evil that's coming. You know, 2/3 of our people are blind, man. You know,
That's right. And the Lord actually put those blinders on them, man. Once you read that in Isaiah 6, matter of fact, since you mentioned it, Isaiah 6 and 1. Yeah, man. That's why we thank Yahweh Shah for this understanding every day.
Isaiah 6 and 9, and he said, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not,
Yeah, go ahead.
and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
See? Go ahead.
Make the heart of this people fat,
Right.
and make their ears heavy,
Yeah.
and shut their eyes, that they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart,
Yeah, understand with their mind. Go ahead.
and convert, and be
See,
healed."
the Lord don't even want you to convert. The Lord has blocked your understanding. What is that? Let that table be made of steel. And that was for their welfare. Matter of fact, let me get there. Yeah, man. The Lord don't want everybody. And that's the right of a great king. He picks and chooses. This is Psalms chapter 69 and verse 22. Let their table become a snare before thee. This is the table. These scriptures, man. Right? It's now become a snare before you. That's why you got Kanye West saying he's from the 12 tribes of Judah. You know? Well, that one was for his welfare is now a snare to him. He just can't, he's right there, but he just can't grasp it, man. That's that those angels blocking his understanding. It says, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. See? Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make the loins continually to shake. Yeah, man, you have no resting place in there. You know? You in fear for your life. Them cops, them lights start flashing behind you, man. You got all your paperwork straight, but you still don't know what these devils want to do to you, man. it says, pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. See? And that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to be consumed in the wrath of Yahweh Shah. And it's going to start by the way of that famine, man. No relief. You got something?
This Proverbs 11:6. Righteousness of the upright shall deliver them,
Yep.
but the transgressors shall be taken in their own
Ooh,
naughtiness.
see, the transgressors shall be taken in their own what? In their own naughtiness. So you reap what you sow, man. You're going to get back all of that. Point blank period, man. Let's look at
Isaiah 9, Isaiah 6 and verse 9, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but perceive not,
Yep.
and see ye indeed, it's like, hear ye indeed, but understand not,
That's it.
and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Yeah, you see the prophecies playing out, but you don't perceive the deeper meaning behind it. You don't perceive that all hell is going to get ready to break loose. You don't have the spirit of discernment.
Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy.
Make their mind fat, all right? But nothing can go in, right? Go ahead.
And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears,
Yep.
and understand with their heart,
Go ahead.
and be and convert and be healed.
Continue.
Then said I, Lord, how long?
Yeah, Lord, how long? How long are you going to block Israel understanding, 2/3 understanding? Right? Go ahead.
And he answered, until the cities be waste without inhabitants,
Woo. Go ahead.
and the houses without men,
Yep.
and the land be utterly desolate.
Yeah, the land be utterly desolate. So you're going to understand after death by pain. That's when you're going to get it. When you're in the kingdom of heaven. All right? It's like when you actually in the kingdom, when you go up, you know, to receive that judgment. Then you're going to realize what time it is. That's all right. What you said? Oh, yeah. The calamities, right? You got it. Yep.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 7, concerning Edom.
Yeah, concerning Edom, go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts,
Yep.
is wisdom no more into mine?
And you see, that's the chronological order. The Lord take away your wisdom. That's what he did with us. He took away our wisdom and we were made bare. You know? We was exposed to the elements. Like Esau is being exposed right now. Go ahead.
His counsel perish from the prudent?
Yeah.
Is their wisdom vanished?
Is there wisdom vanished? Again, man, these people thought that they were going to intervene in that railroad thing, you know. But now the strike is back on, man. You're not giving them what they need or what they perceive they need.
Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan,
Yep.
for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon
Yes,
him.
the Lord is bringing the calamity of Esau upon you. And it's coming in various ways, man. Remember, we still have a log jam in the ports. That haven't been relieved. You know, as we mentioned earlier, the Mississippi River drying up. That supply chain is not being relieved. Now the railroad strike. Hey man, everything is loosely working in the hands of Yahweh Shah, man. And it's gonna bring that famine, man. It's gonna really hit these people. Yeah, beautiful. Huh? Yeah.
Leg by leg, man. Shit, every week it's something new.
Crops went right, so like
Yup.
Yeah.
the crops didn't yield.
Yeah.
You know, this past year, the fires, the mega drought.
Cattle was dying off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or the bird flu.
Yup. Oh, man.
See? Those are calamities that the Lord is bringing upon Esau. And guess what? It's not just here. It's everywhere. You got water drying up in China, in the UK, in France,
Iran.
Iran, you know. So these are the birthplace of the kingdom, man. You got that.
Yeah, this second Ezra 16 and 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth,
Yep.
and the world shall mourn.
Yeah, woo, and the world shall mourn. That's what you're saying, man. The world is mourning. They're mourning, man. You think they live in birth. That's why you see them taking selfies and shit. They trying to capture that moment of joy.
So it's like social media at its hype right now.
That's it. Yeah, man. Everybody's being able to show forth their perceived happiness. But you're really miserable.
And sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
See, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. It's not going to be a relief here, a relief there. No. Like we mentioned, those certain supply chain disruptions, those are pressure points, man. The Lord says, get you right here. I'm going to get you right here. You think you having this way a way out or relief? No. The Lord is taking that away too. That's cold, man. You got that.
Verse 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make ready to thy battle.
Yeah, make ready to thy battle. See, that's the separation. The Lord says he's going to bring all these things, but you got to be ready to your battle. All right? So just tell you that every man work is going to be tried. Whether it be what? Wood, hay, snow, gold, silver, those precious metals. Those are the ones that want to endure. Yeah.
And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Right. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Yeah, man. That's the time we're coming into, man. All right? And the scriptures say they're going to be invading one another, you know, for the lack of bread. Who's to say that you're going to be in your house through all this? No, man. The Lord is getting ready to really bring this place down. And it's well deserved, man. You know? You got something? Oh, Revelations 18:7. Yeah, man, it's well deserved. You got it out.
That's the definition for pilgrim.
Yeah, yeah, get that.
It's the definition for pilgrim on the Edelman online. It say a person traveling to a holy place.
Woo, a person traveling to a holy place, man. We've embarked on, what is that? A path to the kingdom. Go ahead.
Or religious obligation.
Woo.
Or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
Hey, man, seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit. Hey, we're going to need miracles manifesting that day, man. Raven is bringing us food, man. Lord leading you to a brook to drink, man. Ain't nobody else that's seen this brook. But the Lord has led you to it so you can be comforted, man. That's what we've been embarked on. That's what our hope lies in. You got say what?
This is Micah 2:10.
Yep.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, see, this is not our rest, man. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted,
Yeah.
it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. But you can't put your stock here in America, man. You can't put your stock in anything here, man. Because all of it is temporal. You get that? Everything here is temporal. It's buffering. No, it's that. You keep watching on it, huh? Yeah, Esau, man. It went good for a good little bit. It was first with this one right here. B. That boy said it pays, man. Weak ass Esau.
This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 17. And the world passeth away,
Yep.
and the lust thereof.
Yep.
But he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever.
Yeah, he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever, man. All right? continuing in the doctrine, believing the report, prophesying against this wicked ass kingdom of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. They're the ones that do the will of Yahweh. Those are the ones who's going to buy film. Everything here is set to be destroyed. All right?
Okay. It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Hey man, what are the things that are not seen in the kingdom of heaven? The things which are seen is everything here. It's roads. These people.
Choosing his career path. They been seeing niggas become NBA, rap stars. So shit, you can really put yourself in those steam. You know, you need to do interviews on what they did to get up. So that's a temporary thing.
That's right. That's a temporal thing, man. Those things are not going to be here. What it say? They do it for corruptible prayer. The things that we're engaged in is for incorruptible prayers. Keep going out.
He's showing his ass, man.
Let me see something off the show.
The riches. Because Esau pretty much got this riches by the sea. It's what was the riches that is riches by the sea. So everything here is pretty much temporary. Going back, this 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 18. It said, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. See, so the things which are seen are temporal, and the things that you pretty much see in America, it's temporary. Hey, ultimately it's a temporary kingdom. But the things which are not seen are pretty much eternal. See, hey, the kingdom of heaven, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding Yahweh Shem all over there are eternal. And this is pretty much everlasting.
That's right, bro. Those things are everlasting. You got something?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 7. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, miracle, right? Go ahead.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
There's so much torment and sorrow give her. And it's going to come in various ways, man. The Lord is going to draw out the thing He's going to do in this place, man. It's not going to be an easy going. Go ahead.
For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow.
Yep.
And shall see no sorrow.
And shall see no sorrow, man. But that's what the Lord said He's going to get in this place. Sorrow, calamity. You got that.
So this is the book of Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne.
Yeah, you coming out your rulership. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. Go ahead.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You got these other nations giving America the side eye there, whether or not they involved in Nordstrom, They looking at you deeply, man.
Get it real quick.
You got yeah, man. These are the calamities that the Lord is bringing upon Esau to bring this place down.
Right, it's just the headline of an article on Entire Headlines. It said Putin is calling on Iranian army to help win Ukraine war. Warns West will see catastrophic World War III if they continue to meddle in their affairs.
Woo, it warns West. They're gonna see what?
Catastrophic World War III.
See, whether you know it or not, guess what? World War III is biblical, man. All right? Matter of fact, Revelations 11, 14.
11, 14.
I can see.
Now, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and verse 14. The second woe is past.
What's the second war? World War II. It's like World War II. Go ahead.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
See, the third woe comes quickly. That's why we're able to match prophecy with the brother just bring out this article, man. Read the headline again, Bible shot.
It say, Putin is calling on Iranian army to help win Ukraine war.
Yeah.
Warns West will see catastrophic World War III if they continue to meddle in their
He
affairs.
said, stay out of our business, nigga. That was Putin basically telling Biden. Stay out of our business. Or you gonna catch these missiles. Guess what? That's prophesied, man. You're gonna be shot into the ends of the earth, man. You know? And you people, man, when you get that alert on your phone, beep, beep, beep. This is the what did they say? This is not a test, that's right.
This is United States government.
That's it.
This is not a test.
This is not a test.
This is not a test.
Put your head between your legs and put your ass divide. That's what it's gonna say. Cause ain't no way you getting out of here. If you ain't got the Lord on your side, going up in those chairs, those so-called UFOs, guess what? You're gonna die here on the shores of America.
That's it.
Burnt up in thermonuclear fire. Yeah, it's coming. All the mirth, all that shit gonna go to pass, man. Again, put your legs between your ass, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. That's what you gonna hear. That's it. You see, and people think it's a joke, but we're being serious as hell, man. The Lord is gonna bring that destruction, and it's fitting, you know, where they promote modes, right? Homosexuality, they promote all of this shit, man. So it's fitting that this place be destroyed by fire. You got it, right?
Yeah, this Ezekiel 21 and verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
Yep.
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter.
Yeah.
Should we then make earth?
Yeah, should we then make birth? Go ahead.
It contended the rod of my son as every tree.
Yep. Go ahead.
And he had given it to be furbished,
Yeah.
that it may bring that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened,
Yeah.
and it is furbished
Yeah.
to give into the hand of the slayer.
Yeah, the slayer Esau, man. All right, the Lord has put it stirred up in the mind of these scientists to build these weapons. Okay? Go ahead, huh?
Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Yep.
It shall be upon all the princes of Israel.
Yep.
Terror by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
Yep. By reason of the sword, man. See, the Lord is really bringing this judgment because of his people, man. All right? Esau is the main one who's going to be feeling the brunt of that destruction and bring his kingdom down. But you Jakes, man, you 2/3, man. The Lord has this thing prepared for you, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yep. Who is the smith? All right, the modern day smith are these scientists. It's created these ICBM missiles, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
What's that instrument? Those ICBM missiles, man. Go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, the waster to destroy. So everything you see here on the shores of America is going to be completely done away with, man. What does Scripture say? The besom of destruction, where you ain't gonna know Florida begin, or Alabama end and Florida begin, man, and vice versa. It's gonna be a total desolate wilderness. You got it.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Started now.
Okay.
Yeah. Spirit.
This 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Right. You think these things are not coming to pass. Well, the Lord said he's not slack concerning his promise. Go ahead.
And some men count slackness,
Yep.
but is long suffering to us.
Who is this us with? The elect, man. Those are the ones that's going to repent. Right? Go ahead.
Not willing that any should perish,
Go ahead.
but that all should come to repentance.
See, but that all should come to repentance. All of the elect. That's why the Lord is holding back that destruction, man. What is that? Revelation 7. All right? That destroying wind. What is it? Jeremiah 51. That's why the Lord is holding these things back, man. So the elect can be activated. Okay? Go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night,
Yep.
in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Boom! Hey, man. That's hey, can you imagine saying a flash of light above a city, and all of a sudden you feel hot heat, and then all of a sudden your face starts to melt? Well, that's what the Lord has prepared. You got it now.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
See, what's harder than to melt the elements with fervent heat? Thermonuclear fire.
See,
That's what's going to melt this place and everything in it very soon. You think World War III is not biblical? Yeah. That's why you got Putin getting ready to shoot missiles. In your pride, you're going to be destroyed. Yeah, folks decide I don't give a fuck about this shit. See, the water that went out, so the Lord has made us hard against your ass. You don't want to hearken? Die. That's it. Give me what you got.
Look at Zechariah 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Guess what? 2/3 have fought against Jerusalem, man. That's known as another nation. Go ahead, huh?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, what's hot enough for your flesh consume away while you stand up on your feet? For those ICBM missiles, man. Burning it over 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead, huh?
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes,
Yeah.
and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
What's a good example of that? Sarah Connor on the fence in Terminator 2. But she's getting melted away. And then you see that destroying wind just blow everything else apart, man. But that's what the Lord has prepared. Okay? Oh, yeah.
And this shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult.
You got it.
God, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned
So you
up.
shall be burned up. Go ahead.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, what kind of persons are you to be, man? You're supposed to be meditating on the prophecies or the things that the Lord has said to come to pass. That's the holy conversation you're supposed to be engaged in. All right? Because these things, this report, all right, the more and more you meditate on, the more and more your spirit is being built up for that day. You got a precept? You got one.
God, looking for and hastening unto
Woo!
the coming.
See, we looking for it hastening. We want the Lord to hurry up and bring the plagues, the calamities, the famine. All right, what is that? Acts 14 and 22. Through much tribulation. Yeah, so we know these things are set to occur, but we are resolute. We are resolved in seeing those things come to pass. But we fucking hate this place.
Say, be ye not troubled. All these things things must come to pass. And the end is not happening.
That's it.
We actually anticipating. So it's like you ready for the blow, really.
Yeah.
You know, considering the other these Americans, but they ain't anticipating it. That's why they gonna get took. We say they face together blackness.
Yeah.
You're gonna be consumed with fear and confusion, man.
That's it. Yeah, man. We will see you get somebody the side eye that day. Show disdain. Well, you always had disdain for the men of the Lord, for the prophets. That thing ain't changed. You got more than that. You got
Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High,
yeah.
wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved,
Yeah.
and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right? Everything here is going to be dissolved. All right? Nothing here is going to be here. Nothing but a desert wilderness wasteland. Okay?
This Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven.
Yep.
All the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
So I can read that from the top.
For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah. All proud and all that do wickedly. Who is proud? Who's the ones that do wickedly? 2/3 of our people that follow after his ways, man. Whose mind is conformed to this world. Those people are going to be stuck. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
See that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Man, you're not going to come back in the power anymore. This is your last hurrah. So live it up. This is your last hurrah. Live it up. You got it.
It's Isaiah 24:19. The earth is utterly broken down.
Yeah.
The earth is clean dissolved.
Yeah, go ahead.
The earth is moved exceedingly.
Yeah, by what? Those ICBM missiles, man. Go ahead.
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Yeah, the earth shall reel to and fro like a trumpet. Go ahead.
And shall be removed like a cottage.
Woo!
And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
Yeah, the transgression there shall be heavy upon it. Go ahead.
And it shall fall and not rise again.
See, it shall fall and not rise. See, you ain't coming back in the power. Again, this your last hurrah. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. Because it was that far. Last this far. Started like 14. Revelation 6 and 14.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 6, and verse 14,
32.
verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell.
What is the stars of heaven? It's a metaphor for these ICBM missiles. Go ahead.
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth,
Yep.
even as a fig tree cast her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Woo, man.
And the heavens, it's like in the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
Yeah, those mushroom clouds, man. This is how the prophet John, all right, see the destruction. Go ahead.
And every mountain and island were moved out of their place.
See, going back to, it's going to reel to and fro like a drum. That was the crazy. Right? Going to reel to and fro like a trumpet. The island's going to be removed out of their place. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the den and in the rocks of the mountains.
Yeah, what is the acronym? DOM. Yep. Deep underground military bases. Yeah, that's what these people think they're gonna be saved in. No, you're not gonna be saved in that, man. It's really gonna be your tomb. You know? That's really gonna be your tool. These deep underground bases, man. That's gonna be your tool. Okay? Go ahead. Yeah, man. So it says what? The rocks fall upon us and hide us. Go ahead.
Verse 16, it said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth upon, it's like that sitteth on the throne,
Yeah.
and from the wrath of the Lamb.
And from the wrath of the Lamb, man. But they know, yeah, all those things are culminated until your house shot coming back and hitting this place with concentrated laser fire. You know? What he say, if the fire be already kindled, what if the fire be already kindled? Something to those lines when he come? Yeah, man. You got more than that?
Yeah, verse 17. He said, for the great day of his wrath is come,
Yeah.
and who shall be able to stand?
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be able to stay. The elect is scarcely gonna be saved. But they would have been those share that were frightened and gave glory to your high by shot, man. To be saved out of that destruction, man. Can you imagine? Again, you see a big ass glow, and all of a sudden you start feeling the heat. You know, you like, how about shot? Oh, yeah, how about shot? Just to go up in those chairs, man. That's gonna be a faithful day. Ooh.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, I'm starting at verse 4.
Yep.
And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved,
Yep.
and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
See, the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Another dark sand for